Hi folks, it's John Nizman from lastchanceautostore.com, and today I'd like to share with you one of the vehicles that we've done a total restoration on. This is a 1974 Volkswagen Beetle, and I guess we would call it a mild custom. What we wanted to do is take a lot of the ideas that we've had building various vehicles and kind of put it all into one, kind of like a catalog or showcase, and that's what this car is, which we're calling Kermit. So being a 74 Beetle, they have the really large bumpers and the large bumper shocks and the big triangle cutout in the fenders. So what we wanted to do is give it more of a cleaner look. So this one being not a numbers matching car, meaning the chassis, body and engine is not all authentic like it left the factory in 74. So by not being a numbers matching 74 Beetle, we thought we could have some fun with this. So allow me to share with you some of the upgrades or some of the things that we've done differently on this. First of all, you notice the paint. Most of the paint finishes that we do here at Last Chance is the authentic single stage paint. We wanted to do something a little bit different with this, and we went with the base clear, and this color is a Kawasaki green. So it's more obviously a brighter color. We've changed the marker lights. 74 had the larger amber colored marker lights. We went with a smaller, cleaner look. We went with triple plated chrome headlight rings. We've added these little eyebrows that are removable. We have all new trim here also, and then you'll notice under the hood what we've done is, because we have upgraded the wheels to the Spinster wheels, we have the spare tire matching. We like to finish the inside with carpet, and we like to upgrade the windshield washer rather than using the way Volkswagen did, using the air from the spare tire to pump the fluid. We upgrade to an electric pump with that little bottle there, so it just becomes a little more reliable with the washer fluid being like that. You'll notice the stance of this car, it's lower to the ground. What we've done is we've lowered the rear suspension and also the front. The front we did a different upgrade. We typically, when a client would like to have the front end lowered, we typically install an adjustable beam which you can raise and lower. What we wanted to do differently on this one is to do the 2.5-inch drop spindle. So that's what Kermit has, is we've upgraded the front drum brakes to disc brakes on the front. And along with that kit, you can select what sort of spindle, if you want the stock height or if you want to go with a 2.5-inch drop. So to give it more of a sportier appearance, what we decided to do is go with the 2.5-inch drop, and we upgraded to a front disc brake setup. We left the rear as drum. As you come down the side, you'll notice the chrome is new. We've added a little bit of a stripe package that we came out with just to kind of break it up a little bit. You'll notice we've got stainless steel fender trim, both front and rear fenders. The tires in the front a little bit smaller than the tires on the rear. We went with a little bit more aggressive tire in the back. You'll notice on the side here we've gone with a one-piece, it's an aftermarket window kit. All the Volkswagen Beetles have the vent window here. We've eliminated that and went with a one-piece window. We have a lot of clients have asked about how this fits and how it works and how it looks. So on this side the window's down. You'll notice what it looks like with a tinted window, and then we went with a darker tint on the back. You'll notice on the inside we've made a few upgrades. The biggest thing you'll notice is the dash. We've removed the factory padded black dash, and we've filled in where the speaker hole would be and a couple of the other little holes and ashtray. And we went with a digital white-faced speedometer with a digital odometer and trip meter. You'll notice we also changed in the center cluster below the stereo. We've created that little half moon there, and we've got a white-faced fuel gauge. And then just below that we've built a console. It's a custom console, and then we've got a white-faced clock. You'll notice we've got a mahogany steering wheel. We've got the banjo look or banjo style. And it's a nice clean look. It just gives you an idea of what we can do differently. So it's more of a mild custom. It's not over the top. We didn't go extreme. Sometimes people want to go with wild colors or heavy modifications, but we just wanted to do it subtle. A little bit of chrome accents in the gas pedal. You'll see the door panels. We went with the stock door panel. Because we've got the Kawasaki green around the outside, it doesn't look very plain. And then we've just added the small subtle billet type handle for the windows. There's a couple of features that I really like inside this particular car. We upgraded the stereo, and we're getting lots of questions from clients about speakers. And you'll notice the placement of these front speakers. We've built these, are little housings in behind, and then we've put the German salt and pepper carpet around it. So we've got all new carpeting. The speakers here, we also got a tray that we've made in the back with a sub. This I really like. There's different styles. This one's the flip-up screen. This is a 7-inch, and it's all touch screen. And what it's doing is loading the DVD, or I'm sorry, the GPS right now. So it has lots of features on this one. It has Bluetooth, plays DVDs. It has plugins for an iPod and so on. So this is a really neat thing that we like to show clients, because there's ones that we can build in the dash, but it gives you a nice upgrade, because now you have a GPS, Bluetooth, and more high-tech features in an older air-cooled. So it's just a neat feature that I wanted to share with you, and then it tucks away. So it's nice, clean in terms of look, and then it flips up on demand kind of thing. So that's something that we did differently there. And then as you come around the side here, you'll notice that we have different tail lights, because in '74 they had the large wedge style tail light that came out and kind of flat. So we went with an aftermarket smoked lens. By removing the rear bumper, it gives the appearance of this car being lower and wider. And it's an optical illusion, because without having the bumper, it almost looks like it's lower in the back. You'll notice we've put these aftermarket chrome look strips down the sides. It just helps with the look, and it kind of makes it flow a little bit more. We've put this aftermarket Volkswagen rubber piece on here with the gasket. The main purpose of this is to eliminate the rainwater that comes into the engine bay. It's not something they advise to use when really hot extreme weather. It's more of a spring and fall type idea, and the main purpose, other than looks, is to allow less water to come into your engine bay. You'll notice the exhaust system, the pipes are quite a bit larger, a little bit more substantial exhaust system, because this is a header exhaust system. We've tweaked the motor a little bit. It started as a 71 Beetle engine. It's a 1600 cc dual port motor. We added an MP, which is a copy of the Weber dual carburetor system. So this gives you a dual carburetor in the center. I like this system because you have all of your adjustment screws facing you, as opposed to a lot of people that put dual carbs on either side. The unfortunate thing is with these setups is all the adjusting screws are on the inside. Very difficult to adjust. So we've just added a few accents. We have this aluminum blade looking pulley on the bottom. This is fairly new, that just came out recently. It's a nice billet look for the pulley. So it just dresses it up a little bit of chrome on the tin, as opposed to being satin black. And in an upcoming video, I'll explain this tubing that we have with that bug pack box. It has to do with crankcase pressure, which I can share with you in another video, which talks about when you're doing dual carbs, there's additional crankcase pressure. So getting back to Kermit, this is just something that we thought was kind of fun. A little bit louder exhaust with the header, a little bit more fuel, and a little bit zippier in terms of performance. So it's more of a fun style car, if you will. As we come along this side, you can get a better idea of the one-piece window. You'll see with the tint, what we did here is we went with a light tint, which is part of the kit. When you order the glass, it comes with the factory tinting, and then we've added the film in the back, more of a limo-style privacy tint. You notice on the inside, on this side of the console, what we've done is we've added a couple of power outlets. The one outlet is for your like a cigarette lighter, and the other is for your cell phones and so on. You got the additional plug there. You'll notice in the glove box, what we've done is we've broken up. One of the guys had a great idea. Instead of having it all Kawasaki green along the dash, he thought it'd be a little bit too much green, so he suggested to paint the glove box door black. So what we did is we added the stripe, so that stripe package being reversed matches the stripe on the outside. So the theme of the outside of the car ties into the theme on the inside. We've upgraded things like the shoulder belts. We've added a 3-point belt, and it has the ratchet style. We went with the authentic basket weave upholstery, and we reupholstered them here. Once again, the plain panels with the billet. So it's subtle. We've got all new carpeting and sound deadener and so on. So there's a lot of nice features that we've added to this particular car just to give it more of a personalized look. You can see the complete restoration of this vehicle on our website. It's under completed projects on our website, which is lastchanceautorestore.com. If you'd like to contact us, the easiest way is by email, and it's john@lastchanceautorestore.com. So thank you very much for watching our video, and appreciate your time.